Yo, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome into another reaction. This is my first, actually second Kid Laroi reaction. I think I reacted to the Fuck Love 3, but ended up reacting to all like 90 songs that are on the whole trilogy. And, you know, it was good and everything, but I'm way more partial to the direction that the Kid Laroi is going currently. You know, it's just like he's got to grow. You know, the Juice WRLD fans are going to be like, they're going to be whatever about it. But I'm like, let that boy rest. Let Juice WRLD be at peace, rest in peace. That's why they literally say that. Stop pinning the whole fucking weight of Juice WRLD's whole legacy on the Kid Laroi. Let him be his own person. So I'm glad that the Kid Laroi is, I don't want to say straying away, that has a negative connotation, but evolving away from Juice WRLD style and becoming his own artist. That's all that I've ever wanted from him. I've been loving what I'm hearing in terms of the singles. Bleed might be one of my favorite songs of the year. There's not really too much to say. Let's just get after it. Guys, follow us on Twitch. As you can see, we're doing this live right here, as we always do, all New Music Friday. I was sick during this review, so I didn't get to it the day that it dropped, but here we are recording it now. So join if y'all guys want to be a part of it. And this is obviously going to be mad edited for time on YouTube and copyright reasons. And this video right here is 100% going to be blurred. There's no chance that it's not. So you want to see unblurred reactions, and you want to see the full uncut stream, the whole length of every song, every thought that I've ever had on this album, join Patreon. But other than that, we got Kid Laroi, Sorry. 20 tracks is kind of lengthy before we get started. One of my biggest pain points with artists is whenever they put out mad long albums, because the more tracks that you have, the more chance that there's going to be mid in there. See what we got. Sorry.
Woke up with the sun today. It's another sunny day. I went past my mama crib, 902 in LA. I'm not giving nothing back. I got used to getting paid, but no one ever told me what I have to.
How the fuck does Cole Bennett come up with these styles, bro? Obviously, this is like very shot on VCR type shit with the pixelation and the grain, but like just the fucking video color editing. Does he just say, fuck it, let's turn the dials on Premiere Pro and just see what happens?
I'm losing my temper now. Get the fuck up on my phone. I don't wanna hear from ya. Like, why the fuck I spent 150 on this plane? Like, why the fuck I spent 260 on these chains? I mean, the pressure's a mess. I'm 19, trying to navigate money and stress. Weird industry friends, and my family life is intense. And my girl is always upset because I'm always fucking working. Should I expect some respect?
Because I'm always fucking with my ex, I'm assuming that would have been the rhyme right there. Is he only 19, bro? There's no way he's only 19 still, right? He's 20? Bro, could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine having to deal with the pressure of being basically an A-list music artist at this point? He might not be A-list for like the old heads, but for the younger generation, he is A-list. I couldn't even imagine dealing with the pressure. But Biebs was like that, obviously. But I feel like we have a little more sympathy for the, like, artists that are mad young starting out, because we saw Biebs and we gave him all this shit and we saw his mental health deteriorate, and then he got sick, and then like he ended up growing up in front of our eyes, but we were mad condemning him until that time. So I feel like whenever I see a very young star, I'm a little more lenient about, you know, bro, like, grow the fuck up. What do you mean, grow the fuck up? I'm 19, bitch.
I pray to God I hope it's a test. Cause I've been giving so much, I don't know what I got left.
I pray it's a test because I've been given so much, I don't know what I got left. Gas, bro.
Many weeks on Billboard, top 10 like 44. Want my reaction, but my time, so shit you can't afford. I pay that way too much for these diamonds, these bitches ain't floored.
Fucking gas right there. That shit was fire. I wasn't expecting the beat drop. I was expecting a beat drop, but I wasn't expecting it to sound the way that it did. And he's been spinning right here. She wants my reaction, but my time is something that she can't afford. Crazy.
I do not really give a fuck. When I get high, I just get stuck, and I ain't sorry.
And I'm not sorry. I mean, that's a crazy ass opening. That's like the perfect opening from what I know about. How many singles has he dropped besides this one? There's been 4 singles, I think, leading up to the album. That's a perfect intro track for the album because it like encompasses all of the emotions that are like in these sadder songs that have been the singles up to now. I don't know. It's like a different level of self-awareness right now. It's not like self-pity. It's like, what the fuck do you expect from me? I'm giving you all that I got. Fire track. We heard Bleed. It's going to be skipped in the fucking video right now on YouTube. So just be aware there's a video already on it. But we're going to jam on Twitch regardless so we can catch the vibe. This is what I'm talking about. Sorry right into Bleed is so insane. Like the vibe of Sorry, it's like a high energy setting the tone. for what is gonna be like mad sad songs. This is Joji Part 2 right here. Did Joji write this song? I didn't wear the earth tone shirt. I didn't even know it was gonna be orange.
Memories we made, burning in my brain.
My still bleeds.
Used to float around my room.
Oh, this is 100% Leroy's best track.
Daddy cares in the way that I did you.
Oh, this fucking song. Bro, you let me down. You left me here and abandoned me while you ran into his arms.
How did your heart melt so easy?
My still bleeds.
Don't give up just because it's hard. Come back and heal me before I'm left scarred.
Could you imagine? Like, I don't let no bitches in ever. I don't let nobody in. All y'all do is break my heart. And I finally allow myself to like let my guard down. And the moment that I do, I'm like, oh, I might be falling for her. I could see a little future with her, maybe. Let me actually go all in. The moment you do that, she's like, I gotta fall back. I think we took this too far.
And she tried to console me. The love comes and goes. And it's not that you want me, but you let me down. How did your heart melt so
Might be Kid Leroy's best song of all time. And when I say might, it probably is. People are gonna say stay, obviously, with Biebs, but that doesn't count. Like, I feel like, did he write this song before I start giving him all this fucking credit? I don't know. What's his actual name? It says written by Billy Walsh, Blake Slatkin, Charlton Howard, and Omer Fetty. Charlton Howard? Stupid ass name. I would have a hell of a stage name too. Could you imagine? Yeah, we got that new joint right here on Hot 97. We got that new Charlton Howard. Boo! I mean, my name's the Third Ernest, so who fucking knows? Who am I to talk? That was Bleed. I thought that I needed you. Let's just keep it pushing. I'm working on dying. I don't know where he got Laroi from that, honestly. Like, huh? And not saying that his name is bad. Like, as a name of a normal person, it's a normal person name. But if you're like in the rap world and you're coming up in like rap, Charlton Howard, bro, this dude's not a gangster. His real name is Clarence. And Clarence still lives with both parents. And they claim his parents have a real good marriage.
We lost our love back in December. 6 months went on, but still together. I thought that I needed you. I thought that I needed you. So
bro, as a fan of like The Weeknd and obviously Michael Jackson, because who's not? Like, I just have a soft spot for dudes that have a crazy control, or they have like this very unique vibrato. And the Kid Laroi has a very unique vibrato in the same way that The Weeknd does. Also, Post Malone's vibrato is insane.
love again, girl, I'm through. You got a couple more things I wanna say, but I can't. And I tried everything.
Oh, that was nice.
Keep you here,
I thought they were gonna do it again. I'm kind of glad that they didn't. Where right when he said "and," like it went "and," like that. The instrumental. That shit was fire. Right here.
things I wanna say, but I can't. And I tried everything that you could
That's
say to
hard.
keep you here, right? Don't say sorry,
Oh,
it's
that
too
dirty
late
ass.
to apologize. Oh, you're not sorry, no, your face says it all. You're not the one I thought you was.
Bro,
And it's just
Benny
so
X is just on fucking fire with production.
I thought that I needed
This motherfucker
you.
don't miss.
I regret I ever thought you were the best thing. Happened in my life, guess in a way that's just a blessing.
I regret that I thought that you were the best thing, but in hindsight, that shit's a blessing. That's really the only way you can look at it. It's either a blessing or a lesson.
You thought that I needed you, and I thought I would need to. Despite what they had told
Bro,
me.
that production moment is so fire.
6 months went on, but still together.
Hey, yo, Post Malone would have been a crazy feature on this
I
track.
thought that I needed. You're not the one.
There's definitely maturity, though, here that I can hear. It's like an actual processing of emotion versus just like numbing the emotion. Like, I feel like everything in Fuck Love was either anger. Well, I mean, but when he wrote those fucking albums, motherfucker was like 11. So of course he's not going to have any emotional maturity. I think that a lot of people forget that about young artists. Like, literally, he's only 19. Like, how emotionally mature were you at 19? And that's what I feel like after I heard that Lonely track by Biebs. Lonely told me everything that I knew about the way that I had my opinion on Bieber when it was negative, right? As I grew older, I was like, ah, shit, maybe he just, matured in front of our eyes, where all of us get to do it in the middle of privacy. So I feel like a little less, there's a little more, again, leniency when it comes to someone like the Kid Laroi, who is mad young. He's not even 20. Bro can't even drink legally. Bro can't even drink legally, and he's put out 4 fucking commercial albums. When you're 16, 17, like, you're gonna drown away your emotions and your vices versus actually try to confront them. And it's a scary thing, confronting your emotions. I appreciate that he's doing it right here at 20. I mean, we're 3 for 3, low key. Still the best song is, I was gonna say Lonely. Lonely is a solid song, but still the best song is Bleed. If we get something that tops Bleed, that track is gonna be a 10. All right, next up.
Out of respect, I'll keep you nameless. But everybody knows this about you, I can't fake it. I know the real you and not the one that you're painting. You always said you lived in my shadow when you hate it. You hate it.
Ooh, I know the real you, not the one that you painted. I say I want to stay in, you say let's go get faded. You say you always lived in my shadow and you hate it is such a crazy bar, because how the fuck do you not live in Kid Laroi's shadow? How do you date a celebrity and think that you're gonna pop off bigger than the celebrity? I don't understand. The girl logic, girl math, but in terms of clout. Produced by his younger brother? Bet. Now I'm gonna be mad scrutinous on it. What's this 12-year-old got?
The attention that I get, hate that I'm famous. Oh, you don't believe in God, you hate when I'm praying.
Then bitch, get the fuck out of here. Huh? You hate that I'm famous? Did you know me when I was in the womb? Because I've basically been famous my entire life. You're only with me because I'm famous, but you hate that I'm famous because that means you gotta live in the shadows.
Or you would probably popping off with your friends. I love you so much that it turns to resentment. Even on the trip, are you trying to spend a week with him?
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna get a drop right there.
Trust me, I'm not trying to make it sound like I was perfect. I know there were things that I fucked up on, I was working on it, but the way you left, I don't think I deserved it.
Bro, the just dropping everything out and just having that one that like synth in the back to emphasize is so fire, bro. It's so nice.
Screaming, cursing. Can we talk about it in person? I thought it gets better with time. It's only worsen.
Bro, that like sonar blip that's in the background. So crazy. This is basically Tried Our Best by Drake, but the Kid Laroi.
Forcing myself to move on. I don't feel like myself since you've been gone.
Younger brother is going stupid right here on the production. This is 3-4 production moments, and we're in a 3.5-minute song. And I would pause it because I was like, it's been 1 month since you've been MIA. I thought he was going to say something like, you're out there hoeing around and I'm catching paper planes. That would have been gas. Oh, or I'm throwing money at the club, paper planes. Oh, write that down.
Whenever they talk about you, I'm like, what?
No man ever wants to hear no stories about his girl. Shout out Drake. 12 years ago. Production was gas right there. That's probably, I mean, we've had what? This is track number 4, right? If it was in my order, it would be Bleed, Where Do You Sleep, Sorry, Thought That I Needed You. In that order right now. Let's keep it pushing.
Had the chance and the time to spend. Would you do it again? Would you do it again? Was it too much?
Pretty sure we heard this one too. So YouTube, it's being skipped. Patreon, Spotify, let's just vibe. I feel like he's improved as an artist because he's like honed his writing and he has like control of his emotion, you know? Like still, he's always been like the sad, emo, heartbreak, I'm a fuck up type of writer. But now it just sounds like he's getting older. I just personally feel like, and it helps that there's a variety in like the sound now. Before there really wasn't much of a variety in his sound. Because I remember when I listened to Fuck Love? Was that what it's called? I remember getting so tired of the album and we were only like halfway through. I was like, oh my God, bro, it's the same fucking beat. It's the same fucking sound like over and over. And this album, it sounds exactly like Fuck Love 2, which sounded like Fuck Love 1. Like this has so much more variety and we're only 5 tracks in. We're a quarter of the way through. So yeah, I do appreciate his growth as an artist. It seems like it was overnight, the decision to be like, all right, fuck that. I'm tired of making that sound. I'm going over here. Maybe it's because Juice WRLD passed that not control, but the influence that Juice WRLD had over his sound was like no longer there anymore. It's there in like what had already been written and recorded, but it wasn't there to make any kind of future decisions. He's kind of had to like go out on his own and do his own thing. It's kind of like when a very rich person passes away, the rich dad passes away mad early in the son's life. So the son still has all the resources to everything that the dad had because he left it in the will to him. But now he's got to fucking figure it out on his own. So then he ends up doing this fucking thing that he probably would have never done if his dad made him be a lawyer the whole fucking time. That makes sense? Next up.
I'm sorry for the pain I caused.
The fuck is this? Never Shout Never? I know that I've been dancing around the truth.
Sorry for the pain I caused. Sorry that you saw my flaws. Cut me off, I hang by thread. Cause when one thought's gone, it's replaced by the next. Got one foot off, but I'm too scared. I know that it's not your fault, but it's eating me alive and tearing me apart.
That rasp.
Space, a year's worth of emotions.
Oh, that cadence is crazy.
Everyone around me strange.
See what I'm talking about? The emotional maturity, bro, to be like, cut me off, please. Like, I need you to take that step because I know that we're not right. Like, this is not a good fit. And I'm sorry for everything that I've done. I'm sorry that this is the way it went down. I didn't intend it to, but it'll be better for the both of us. You know, it's not you, it's me. It's a pointless debate. Who's to blame?
Who's to blame? You distract ourselves from our feelings change. I'm tired of feeling like I should hate myself.
See what I mean?
Love my body and took my soul. But when it's gone, where does it go?
When it's gone, where does it go? When we all fall asleep, where do we go? Shout out Billie Eilish. See what I mean? Like right here where he said, what did he say? I'm tired of feeling like I should hate myself. When every fucking song prior to this album is general. I'm talking in general. It's obviously not every song, but a good majority of the songs were like, I hate myself for who I am. I hate myself for what I've done to us. And this is more like I'm tired of hating myself, you know? Like, just let me go. It's not going to be one that's replayed as much because obviously when you have songs like this, they're very niche. So like the replay value isn't going to be as high as like the Benny X song or the track with his brother producing. There's just so much more for my ear to find interesting than this song. So it's not like it's a bad song. It's just not going to have a lot of replay value. I have a very specific sound that I want when it comes to like guitar only songs, and like normally the ukulele, because it's not 2008 anymore, is not going to be it for me. But Never Shout Never does go crazy still to this day. All right, next up, Strangers interlude. We're going to listen to the interlude right into Nights Like This.
Hold my hand until you turn to ashes. Love me till they put me in my casket. I got all these feelings that I'm asking. Can I lay it on you? That's what I'm asking.
I got all these feelings that are laying on me. Can I lay it on you? Oh, the transition between these two. The fucking... If I didn't know that there was a transition there, I would have not even known.
Love me till they put me in my casket. I got all these feelings that I'm asking. Can I lay it on you? That's what I'm asking.
This shit is gas, bro. This has rowdy Dark Lane demo tapes energy right here. Like Drake's Dark Lane demo tapes. That's what this sounds like. I feel like I'm fucking underwater right now. That dirty ass 808. Man, that song pisses me off. That's a fucking 1 out of 10 just because of how short it is. The whole album needed to be this song. Just kidding. That shit is gas. That's like a 9, bro. As an interlude track, as a track in general, but like coming off of that interlude into this song right here, fire. That might be up there with Bleed. Low key. Like that shit, I felt like Pooh floating away from his body into space listening to Nights by Frank Ocean. That sounded like the switch up of Nights. People are going to be mad that I said that. How dare you say that kind of blasphemy? And I'm going to be like, shut up, Frank Ocean stan. Y'all guys are annoying as fuck. He does make good music, but he don't care about you as a fucking fan. He's making fucking gold cock rings. Fire ass track. Let's keep it pushing. What's the Move featuring Future? Oh.
What's the move? Tell me what it is. Pull up to the crib, walking on count blues up with my bitch. I'm at the crib, just me, my bitch, security with the pole. And actually, the boy for me, I can't let you go.
Hey, Yo, Future's gonna fucking kill this beat. Holy shit. It took me a while, guys, to come around to Future being one of the GOATs, right? But he's truly one of the GOATs. Like, he's not like the GOAT. And the problem is that I built my fucking channel originally around like Eminem's lyricism, old Eminem's lyricism. The demographic of my channel probably wouldn't understand why I say Future's one of the GOATs. Bro, Future's, I don't think I've ever heard a bad Future song.
I wanna leave the country, baby, come with me, let's ride. 2 a.m. on the beachfront, smoke so much I can't think, very stressed, pop a lot of X, it's the type of shit that we on. I'm caring less and I don't gotta guess if she got me cause I know what she on.
Can you want a quick version of why Future's the GOAT? Future's the GOAT because he shaped the entire sound of Southern rap. He's been in rap since fucking Bubba Sparks in 2007. He's been part of rap music. He basically is the god of trap. Like the entire subgenre of trap, that wouldn't exist the way it sounds without Future. There would be no Travis Scott without Future. There'd be no Migos. There'd be no Jid. There'd be no... Jid is like, yeah, he's more lyrical than... way more lyrical and a much better rapper than Future is. But Jid don't make no songs like Surround Sound without Future. 21 Savage don't exist without Future. Again, he's not the best lyricist ever. But in terms of his like what he's provided to rap, it's larger than most. Also, his voice is fucking fire. Like, low-key, he's got one of the best, like, voices in rap.
Free band wanna join my team. Bad bitch motherfucker king. Clock on me like I need. She spit through and drop everything. Tell me what's been on your mind. Give me one time, no more problem. Sipping on mud, I bought you one so you can sip it. My young nigga slamming shit out, we locked in. Let me know what it is.
Bro, Future's voice is so crazy. Is it timbre? Timbre? The timbre of his voice. Yeah, what did I say? Timbre? Damn, timbre would be a crazy ass name for a clothing line. Write that down. Oh, what you got? Oh, this that new timbre, dog, from the spring summer collection.
I need some peace of mind.
That sounds like Drake. That melody resolved.
Let's take a flight. She never been overseas, but we can go tonight. She want a Chanel, I caught her a few. She want the Bliss, I got her the boot. Maybe I'm spending 5 hours.
Baby Drill sounds like Future and Lil Boat had a baby. It's a good track. It's not going to be my favorite on the album. And I think it's not necessarily because of the features. I think it's because I'm so locked in on the Kid Laroi on this album. I even felt the same way about Central C on the Central C verse. Like, Central C is like gas, right? He is the next up and coming of the UK and the next generation. Like, he is that level of superstar and rapper. But I didn't want to hear him. Like, I want to hear the Kid Laroi right now. It might just be unfair to the features, but I'm just so locked in on like this new sound from the Kid Laroi that I want as much of him as I can get. Pause, but you get what I'm saying. All right, Strangers Part 2 interlude. Let's get it.
First time I met Haley, I was performing at the Today Show, and
is this Beeps?
Her dad actually introduced us. Her dad dragged her out of bed, and she
Bro, I think about that all the time. If I was famous, I would never go on a morning show. Do you realize that shit is live? And in order for that shit to run smoothly, you got to be there like 3 in the fucking morning. Are you kidding me? Fuck you and your audience.
There's a video of us first meeting. It's really funny.
Here we go. Robert Glasper and Youngboy Never Broke Again? The fuck? Did they just roll dice to see how the features were going to fit together? Before we go into this, know that I couldn't be more opposite of what you would say a NBA fan is. Like, I do not like Youngboy whatsoever. So the bar is mad fucking low right now. So if he can't jump over that, an ant could walk over the bar. That's how low this bar is right now. But I'm still going to keep an open mind. I always do.
Don't let it go to your head.
Already gas.
They said they made that bad. Give you reasons you
There's no lyrics. Bro, the fucking vocals right here, the stacking and the harmony is so insane.
How's everyone know what's best for you when I'm right here next to you? Said that you get it, but you never do. Said that he loved you, and it's never true. So now you're torn between letting it in and getting revenge. Being out, so being with your friends. Closing your heart and keeping it open, yeah. No need to decisions
The
don't
piano
get
is
easy.
going fucking
I told you
stupid
I
right
would
now.
not dis- The past yours, but the future is ours. Don't let it go to your head.
Bro, the vocal fucking stack is so nuts. Melody is fire. Here we go.
TRUTH, the truth, I love you. After all we been through, look at how we done grew. I want that Rolls Royce and you in it too. I have nothing for the city of hold up. I seen you pass all because of the spam. Don't come back till you spend 1 M, yes ma'am. Ooh, they want your shoes and I choose you. Ooh, I ain't gon' fool all over.
Out of all fucking songs and all fucking features to not have any lyrics, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sliding right now. Like, it sounds good. It fits the upbeat, kind of happier melody. Like, his voice is sounding nice, but I caught maybe 35.67% of those fucking words right there.
She gon' tell you to leave. They never make her own bitch.
That's a little too high there.
I got your symbol and heart on my sleeve. Don't listen to anything that that bitch speak. Don't let it go to your head.
I would pay $24 to hear those raw vocals. Just like raw out of Pro Tools. No fucking auto-tune, no reverb, no vocal compression, no nothing. What does his voice sound like in the booth right there? I want to know. I want to know what turns you on. Gotta be dog shit. There's no way it's good. The problem with Youngboy for me is he sounds like, so I know the way a lot of artists come up with their melodies and come up with like the cadence that they're gonna use. They'll like let the instrumental play, right? And then they'll kind of just like mumble melodies and like random ass words and just try to like find something. And then when they find something, then they're like, okay, I like this. Let me go ahead and fit words like a puzzle into this melody that is now the constraint of what the song is gonna be. To me, it always sounds like Youngboy just stopped at he's like, ooh, that melody is hard. Upload that bitch to iTunes. But for some reason, like, it's kind of gas right now. Why is it gas right now? Like, I normally hate it. I think it's just the melody. I think I like the melody so much that like I don't even care about what he's saying under it because that's how strong the melody is. And I think it's just over this like piano instrumental versus like a normal trap or normal hip hop instrumental that I'd be bored with because I'm like, this is the typical shit that I expect from Youngboy in terms of instrumental. Also, he could be decent. It's just his fan base sucks. Also, Youngboy's fan base is quite literally the fucking worst. Quite literally the worst. I feel like they're all 13 years old. Is that weird to say? Do they all feel like they're like mad fucking? All they do is listen to Youngboy and watch fucking Ninja play Fortnite all day.
I got your symbol and heart on my sleeve.
Also, this is like, ooh, this is pushing the fucking limit of his singing ability, which is already not that strong. Well, who told him that he could go up here and hit this note?
Don't listen to anything that that bitch speak.
Speak.
Anything that that bitch speak. Don't let it go to your head.
Don't let Youngboy go to head. Call Laroi instead. All right, song. Low key, even with Youngboy on there, it's like a 7/8. That's how good the melody is. And that's how like I could fucking rock a baby to sleep with that piano in the background. Was that Robert Glasper on the piano? Shit is gas. Up next, Deserve You.
I know you've been at home waiting on me, thinking about things.
Bro, it's gonna piss me off if that is the only fucking song that doesn't have lyrics. Because that's the only one that hasn't had lyrics yet.
I know sometimes it's hard to see my love and you think that I don't deserve you. 30,000 feet in the air, legs up screaming, girl, beware. Pile it up front, she don't care. No, we was here, whoa.
Nice,
hit
bro.
The club, matching what we wear. A house smoke is just a gold pair. And ain't thinking about things, it's only gonna hurt you. And I know sometimes
Bro, this is fire.
it's hard to see. Nobody
That 808 is so heavy-handed in a good way.
Nobody else. Nobody else. Nobody know I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you. I wrote the song at the start of the year back then when you were still here with me. It's not the way you feel that hurts. You said you couldn't be real with me. I spent $500,000 on our love. How could you not feel for me? And that's the reason I was so confused. Cause you said I don't deserve you. No option to work through. You made up your mind now.
Bro, I spent $500,000 on your love. That is a fucking insane bar. It's not the way that you feel that hurts. It's that you couldn't be real with me. It's another fucking bar. And I feel like that's a problem a lot of the times when people are going through breakups. It's like, yeah, it sucks that you don't love me, or yeah, it sucks that we're breaking up, but that's not even the shitty part. Like, shit happens. Shit happens. People fall out of love every fucking day. It's the fact that you couldn't be honest with me and just tell me up front. Because who the fuck wants to tell somebody up front that, oh, I just don't love you anymore? Like, how the fuck do you even start that conversation? Hey, let's have a quick chat real quick. Just want to let you know I don't love you anymore and this is over. I feel like both positions are valid if you're talking about a breakup. Obviously, mad valid to feel like I hate the fact that you drugged this on because you were too afraid to tell me. I would have respected you more had you just told me up front. Obviously, mad valid. But also mad valid, like, yeah, bitch, like, what the fuck? Do you know how hard that is? Like, be real with yourself. You wouldn't have done it either.
I hope that he loves you the way that I want to, way that I could have. All that I did is for you to have patience with me. Don't fake it with me. Was just so blatant to see that I don't deserve you. You were complacent with me. There was a space that you needed to fill. I guess I didn't deserve you.
See the emotional fucking maturity of this album, bro? Now, one time in this whole fucking track have we talked about popping perks and fucking drinking lean to drown out all the pain of the relationship. It's just straight up our emotions, baby. You were complacent with me is such a fucking crazy bar, bro. Shout out me. I have that bar in one of my songs. That was one of the things I was most worried about this album, was if Juice wasn't going to be mentioned once. And also, like, Juice WRLD stands being mad that he isn't mentioned at all. That track right there, actually low-key, those tracks back-to-back, hard. The Call Me Instead track, even with Youngboy, I would probably still listen to that heavy, but still Bleed is the best track. There's not really a skip on the album. If there's one skip on the album, it's going to be What's the Move. And it's not even because Future wasn't good or Baby Drill wasn't good. It just doesn't like fit I guess it fits the theme, but it just doesn't at the same time. I mean, there's really no other way to put that. It just doesn't fit, but it does fit. It's like right when you're in between sizes of jeans and the jeans don't have any like stretch spandex material within them. They fit when you stand up, but when you sit down, it's kind of a little uncomfortable, but they're still kind of fire and they're on sale. So you want to buy them, but you know that they're just going to kind of sit in your closet. And this is on the top of my mind because I literally had this debate today when I got dressed. Let's keep going. What went wrong? How did bro compare a song to jeans? We're just built different over here, guys.
There's a whole lot of women running around this room. But the whole time I can only think about you. Still got brain left in the rain. Big jet plane back to the city. No, it's cliche. My life changed. You got strange. You don't fuck with me.
Yeah, bitch. Listen to everything you just fucking said.
But I said, no one went wrong. Heart went cold. It turned long. I was in a whip, losing control. I walk it out, rich. I guess it's gone. I cannot get no fuss no more. So in the morning, texting on you up.
The 808 drop was fire.
I do too much, was it not enough? I need to closure, can you open up? I pretend that I'm in paradise without you. I'm trying to talk to somebody new.
Yeah, the Maybach, the beat is crazy.
You just wasted time.
The beat is going crazy because I feel like the beat matches the energy of like the lyrics about like the chaotic and just basically Cat 5 hurricane that is his life coming and just fucking everything up and just all this toxicity. Like, it matches the energy of the beat, but I'm just not fucking with the song in general. Like, people are gonna like this track.
At the crib, get loose. Who got strange, you don't fuck with me.
How do you even make this beat?
So long, but I still don't know what went wrong. Where you at? I'm some shit and it's got me delirious. Fuck them too, that's point blank period. Heard a whole lot of shit and I'm curious. All I do is just play it ain't true.
It's just too much going on for me on this one. If I'm being honest with you. It's like too avant-garde for me, you know? Too much going on. Song honestly sounds like a Lyrical Lemonade type video. We're just gonna, I guess, push right through because I have like no comment on that. It's not a bad song, and I get why people like it. It's just not the vibe that I'm trying to like catch right now. It sounds so not misplaced because I know that this is like a good encompassing of his life type track. Like, this is probably what his life is like in terms of hecticness, and the rest of the album is basically him realizing that this life is why girls and women don't fuck with him or don't stay with him. It's just okay. It's just not gonna fit. It's just not gonna fit what I would like in a song. But I can understand why people like it. It's technically the production is crazy impressive. Like how do you even come up with this production? How do you hear this and you're like, yes, this shit is gas. Let me keep adding to this somehow. All right, let's just move right in the next one. I fuck with.
You've done things that
I'm assuming it's David, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Like the vibe of this album and his vibe of his music syncs perfectly together. Like this feature should not be a miss at all. This song should be gas.
cross the line this time, but I miss you around, and my mother does. She always asks about you. I heard all the whispers.
She's
on
gone,
the
Mom.
street. It contradicts the things you said to me. You're convinced that you know how to please. I don't know how I'm supposed to leave.
The whispers on the street contradict the things that you say to me is so crazy.
Talking to me crazy, baby, that shit demeaning. But this time it's different now. You see, you've done things that I don't like, but you.
Last of Us 2 head-ass instrumental.
No more ringing the bell, you can't break. Somebody willing to die to be saved. No,
Die for me, I die
The
for
vocal
you.
stacks
All
on-
the pieces. Every time I think about moving on, I can't. Watch this blood up off my hands. I have done things you.
I don't even know where to like interject commentary. This shit is so gas.
Cross the line.
The harmonies are so insane. Ellie and Joel on the guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Hey yo, this is up there with Bleed.
I know we're in a bit of a weird spot right now.
You think he leaves that voicemail and is like, I'm leaving this because I know it's about to be fire on the album. Like, is that why he's leaving that voicemail? That shit was beautiful, bro. That was beautiful. The vocal stacking, the harmony, the accent with the harmony, like at the very end, the last word of every line there.
I'm supposed to leave.
You hear
Said
that?
you got love for me, found somebody else, another one. But I miss you around, and my mother does. She always asks about you. I heard all the whispers on the street. It contradicts the things you said to me. You're convinced that you know how to please. I don't know how I'm supposed to leave. You said that you got
Hard,
love for
bro.
me.
I think David is like, he don't miss. I mean, people are going to compare him to X, and that's a very valid comparison, but solid, bro. There's literally no notes. There's no commentary to give on that. That's the second best. That's the second best song on the album, right after Bleed. And if you have that above Bleed, I honestly would understand.
I don't know if we just crossed the line.
We obviously did this already, but it's only on Patreon. My bad, I forgot about that. And it's never going to be on the channel. So maybe join Patreon, because I'm not really going to give any kind of commentary right here. But let's vibe anyway, chat.
Cause I don't even know what just happened. Everything cause I don't even know what just happened. Everything
Yeah, bro, this song is so nice. Song is so gas, bro. That is also up there. That's probably my favorite fast tempo, like lively track out of all the ones that we've heard. But it just has like this Alanis Morissette type of vibe to it. Anybody feel like that? All the old heads out there? Already reviewed that track? Still solid. Probably my second favorite track on the album. Actually third after the David track. Let's keep going.
Used to walk up in the fame, but shit is not the same now.
I like that.
I was right with you in the night. I was gone when the sun came. I see it all now that my ego calmed down. I don't even know how you were keeping me around. I think I lost count as the tears drop now. No one ever hurt you again.
Emotional maturity, ladies and gentlemen. I see it now that my ego's calmed down. Now that I can actually see things clearly, I see that I was fucked up. I don't even know why you kept me around. Obviously for my money, but still.
We weren't working out till we ended up working out. I can hear you saying don't hurt me now. Ain't nobody else. We weren't working out.
Bro, this is so fucking fire.
Working out. I can hear you saying don't hurt me now.
It's so bouncy and so light.
I'll tell you shit that nobody else knows. Nobody else knows. And I don't wanna be with nobody else knows. Forever. We won't work it out.
Bro, this is so fucking vibey. Definitely sounds like a 21 Pilots instrumental. I can't think of the one off Trench right now. Is it My Blood? There's a one song from 21 Pilots that like you can pinpoint it to, but I can't think of the name of it right now. But it has the same like piano bounce to it. I don't know. We'll look it up after the song right now. But yeah, it has the same bounce, but it has much more. Obviously, 21 Pilots lyrics are very cryptic. They're very abstract a lot of the time. This is very straightforward, but this is the type of lyricism that I want from the Kid Laroi, even on a song like this, because this is his emotional maturity. Like, this is literally his emotional maturity being talked about directly in the song. Legend. I think it's Legend. Yeah. This is like a shapeshifter. Shout out Mark Zuckerberg. You can listen to it in either way. You can listen to it when you're happy and upbeat and just vibe. You can listen to it sad and vibe and be sad. Or you could be like, damn, it's all gonna be all right. Those two songs back to back were insane. Actually, those three songs back to back. The Line with David, What Just Happened, and You, best 3-track run of the album right there. Yup, it's Legend. Good call, whoever that was. May the Man.
You were one of those classic ones. I wish she knew you.
Even up to the falsetto.
One of those classic ones. Used to want pop in the fame, but shit is not the same now. I was right with you in the night. I was gone when the song
It's
came.
Crazy how
I used to think I was never wrong.
how close that is. You think Kid Laroi fans know about Top? You think they know about 21 Pilots like that?
Can we go back to how it was?
We think we've heard this one. We've heard this one already, right? If I'm not mistaken. Next. Yeah, we've heard this for sure.
Because at least then I feel something.
Find love again.
Whoever was saying the fireplace track that was earlier, this is more of a fireplace song or like a campfire song sound than the other one is to me.
How many more tears will drop till you hit me with can we talk and try love again?
We're on a 4-track run. Love Again, You, What Just Happened, The Line. Like these tracks all right here in a row. Insane. Oh, bro, 175 million streams on Spotify alone. That is fucking crazy. Yeah, but Love Again, obviously deserving of it. Another 9 of a track, in my opinion. That's the one where I was like, oh, okay, we're kind of going in a new direction from the Kid Laroi. Gas. Not too much to say. We already heard it. Moving on. Fade away in the dark of night, and you wanna come back into my life.
Faded away in the dark, and you're never coming back. Numb today, but tomorrow I feel it. Truth is worse every time that I hear it. Know you're gone, but tell me where did your spirit go?
I want to say that we've heard this song because I remember the Where Did Your Spirit Go before. It's mad fucking sad, definitely cry worthy. And this is the level of intricacy from songwriting that I want from the Kid Laroi. Because this song could 100% clearly be about Juice, but it's also written in a way that if you don't even know who the fuck Juice WRLD is, this could just be a song about a past loved one. It could be a song about a broken relationship. Like, it's left in the air. He doesn't say it directly. It's just, if you know, you know type shit.
How'd you build me up just to leave me now? And I just don't know where to go. Tell me where we go. Oh, I just don't.
This is what I was talking about earlier when I said that, and I didn't mean that Juice WRLD's his father, right? But I'm just saying, like, there was a level of mentorship there that would normally come from a father figure. You left a child who is 18 years old. When did Juice pass? It's been 3-4 years. You left him when he was 16 years old, with basically the reins to the entire world at 16 years old. This could be seen as like a parent who passed early in life, maybe somebody who passed of cancer, somebody who passed away in an accident, somebody who just passed tragically way too young, before life could be lived. And yeah, you might have set that person up for financial success, but where do they go from here? You know, how'd you build me up? Literally, Juice WRLD. How did you build me up just to leave me alone to figure it out at 18 years old? How to navigate this fucking shady ass industry.
Call you whenever I'm drunk, then I remember you're gone. Wish I could hear what you'd say. Hope that I'm all that you saw. I'm taking all that you taught. Blood coming up when you cough. Cold as December, I saw. Trying to hold on to your soul. Fuck all that letting you go. I'll never let you go. Numb today, but
That fucking rest right there in the music almost got me choked up. It's not going to really get me crazy choked up because I've heard the song before, if I'm not mistaken. Have we heard this before? I feel like we've heard this before. But that rest in the music right there after he says, fuck letting you go, I'll never let you go. And then it just like kind of rests and it gives you brain like that little quick moment to process that shit. Bro. And this is the part of the song, if I remember correctly, where it feels like, okay, this is 100% about Juice WRLD. And I think that this is what people have a problem with me saying that we need to let Juice WRLD rest. I'm not saying we need to forget him and that we need to move away from his sound. And I'm not saying that the Kid Laroi needs to move on and forget about Juice and grow up and become his own person. But there's only so long that we can hold on to his memory before it's like, first, we say that he sounds exactly like Juice and he's biting his style. And then Juice passes and then everybody wants to be mad when he wants to go and make his own form of music using that foundation that Juice WRLD provided for him. Like, which way do you want it, yo?
maybe that's just the way that I'm feeling. Know you're gone, but tell me where did your spirit go?
Such a sad song, bro.
I just don't get it.
Easily the saddest song on the album because of the amount of confusion and questioning in the song. Like in the song Bleed, it's sad because he's questioning like, how did you move on so fast? But it's just the one thing that we're questioning. How did you get over your heartbreak so fast? I'm still bleeding here. This is like, why did you leave me so soon? How am I supposed to move on? Where did your spirit go? What goes on from here? What's the move? I don't know. There's so many more questions in this song.
How'd you build me up just to leave me now? Oh.
And it's always these type of tracks like these two lyrics right here are the worst ones because it's like the betrayal tracks. It's the tracks where we're asking somebody who clearly cannot answer why they betrayed you. And it wasn't even betrayal, but it could feel like betrayal. It sounds like Passion of the Christ when Jesus Christ is literally saying, Father, why have you forsaken me? There's really only one emotion that's stronger than heartbreak, and it's probably grief. Heartbreak got to be the second cousin to grief because you're literally grieving a relationship, but grieving a lost soul is a whole nother level of like grief. That's a heavy one, bro. I don't remember exactly when we listened to that. I'm sure my first reaction was one that was very similar to this one. That is probably the strongest song on the album, including Bleed. You Never Forget Your First Time.
The first time I was heartbroken.
That would normally go before the song we just heard, but I feel like it's more emotional or it's more like introspective going after. It sets you up too easily it's too literal if you know what you're going into on the Where Does Your Spirit Go track. Kids Are Growing Up, the last track on the album right here, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, we did react to Where Does Your Spirit Go. I'll put it on Patreon. It'll be on Patreon tonight if y'all want to check it out, or morning, wherever you're at.
Growing up, I used to want to be my Uncle Wayne, until I saw his body laying in the grave. Rest in peace. I ain't believe him when they said it ain't all what it seems. But now I'm here and realize they were telling truth. Cause you sacrifice yourself for everybody's needs by any means.
That's a bar, bro. Like growing up, I don't believe these fucking rappers when they say that. Like that's what I feel about like people that say that money doesn't buy happiness. I'm like, that's because you've never been broke, bitch. Like you don't know you don't know how many things money can fix instantly. Yeah, you got champagne problems. We don't even have the money to have champagne problems.
Course side with my bitch, we can't see the nosebleeds. After party, Boosie bellows, hoes make they nose bleed. Saw smoking mirrors with these bitches, and saw smoking mirrors with them all. Promised the world and deliver me an atlas, but I guess that's how it goes.
Promised the world and delivered me an atlas is kind of a bar.
It's been kind of cool.
Been Trying to cool. It's mom.
And walk into the crib, high as hell, head full of stress. I love you even though sometimes I forget to text. I give everything even if it means I have nothing left.
This is like that one Drake track though.
Spend lots of money that I make. You tell me you won't never let me make the same mistakes. And this was at the time that we ain't had a house, and me and you was sleeping on the separate ends of Louis' couch.
This is very much a Drake style outro where the whole album was kind of written. Now it's written to like express his emotions, but the album's written in a way that is very universal, and so you can like feel what he's saying. This is one where like we're a fly on the wall, and he's talking directly to people that care about him type shit.
You never admit the problems that you had, and tell me that I'm being crazy if I ever asked. But now I got my own problems. And
what's that one Drake track?
Cause I try to protect you from anything bad.
You and the Six, Sandra's Rose, the other one, Cause You Deserve It, Shit Real and I've Been Through It, I Got You, that track. All right, that's the album, ladies and gentlemen. How do we feel, ladies and gentlemen? That is the end of the album. Strong showing. Exactly what I wanted from the Kid Laroi. I rarely get what I want, especially in a transitional moment for an artist where it's rare that I feel like an artist needs to switch their style, and then they do, and then they go exactly in the direction that I wanted them to go. This is gonna be up there, bro, if I'm being honest with you. So in order, Sorry, Gas, Bleed Gas, Thought That I Need You, solid. Where Do You Sleep, solid. Too Much, good. Tear Me Apart, solid. Interlude, Nights Like This. Gas, I forgot. Nights Like This is one of my favorites. What's the Move? Skip. Call Me Instead, fire. Deserve You, fire. David, What Went Wrong? What went wrong? The line, What Just Happened? You, Love Again, Where Does Your Spirit Go? That is an insane 5-6 track run right there. Again, it's definitely sounds nothing like Juice WRLD. It sounds nothing like Juice WRLD, so I am happy about that. I'm not saying that I want Juice WRLD to disappear or anything, but I do want the Kid Laroi to be his own person. I don't want him to be associated with Juice. I don't want him to be associated with Justin Bieber, because I think that this style right here isn't Juice and it's not Bieber. It's kind of like it's in his own middle. It's not even in the middle. It's kind of like its own separate thing. 1 to 10, first listen, I'm probably saying like 8.5. 8.5, 8.7, somewhere in that ballpark. I don't think it's a 9. 9 would be on the high side. This is a random comparison, but just since we were talking about Drake, on first listen, it's better than For All the Dogs. On first listen, it's probably one of the stronger albums that I've heard since Post Malone's album. I didn't review it, but Paris, Texas's album kind of hit me in the same way in terms of like, damn, this shit is hard. On first listen, it's up there. It's up there. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all watching this. This is probably my favorite Kid Laroi album, and this has me excited. If this is the platform that he's going to jump his career from, I'm excited for it. Join Patreon. It is available on Patreon in full if y'all guys want to see everything. The Where Does Your Spirit Go is also on Patreon at the same tier level. And join Twitch. Y'all get to be a part of the commentary and a part of the chat. Appreciate y'all. Catch y'all in the next video.